Welcome to ACECO, Abu Dhabi, the Health, Safety and Environment Project Induction, for the 11 kV overhead line, electrical installation project, brought to you by Atyendra Kumar, HSE officer. Whether you are new to the site or a returning worker, this induction is designed to ensure everyone understands the critical safety measures and environmental practices required on this project. Our goal is to create a safe, healthy, and productive work environment for all. Let's begin by exploring the essential topics that will guide you through safe work practices and help you understand your responsibilities on site. In this induction, we'll cover a comprehensive set of safety topics. These include mandatory personal protective equipment, PPE, fire prevention, the work permit system, manual handling, excavation safety, and protection for vulnerable persons. We'll also discuss working at height, the safe use of ladders and MEWPs, vehicle safety, emergency procedures, safe lifting operations, isolation procedures, and power and hand tool safety. Each topic is crucial for maintaining a safe work environment and ensuring everyone goes home safely at the end of the day. At DEVA, our expectations and goals are clear: 0 injuries, 0 accidents, 0 environmental incidents, and 0 motor vehicle incidents. These goals are not just numbers, they represent our commitment to every individual's well-being and to the environment. Achieving these targets requires everyone's participation, vigilance, and adherence to safety protocols. Remember, safety is a shared responsibility, and together, we can maintain a record of excellence. Every worker on site has a set of responsibilities to uphold. These include maintaining a positive attitude towards HS&E, completing site safety induction, following DEVA NOC RTA permit to work systems, and ensuring all risk assessments are approved. Toolbox talks must be conducted before starting activities, and all approved methods and procedures should be followed. It's also essential to mitigate hazards, report all incidents, accidents, and near misses promptly. By fulfilling these responsibilities, you contribute to a safer and more efficient workplace. Compliance with legal requirements is non-negotiable. All work must adhere to DEVA SP06, Dubai Municipality Code of Construction Safety Practice, Dubai Municipality Technical Guidelines, UAE Fire and Life Safety Code of Practice, 2011, Ministerial Order 32/82, and the RTA Manual. These regulations are in place to protect you, your colleagues, and the environment. Familiarize yourself with these codes and always ensure your work aligns with the latest legal standards. DEVA's Integrated Management System, IMS, policy and ACECO's Occupational Health and Safety, OH&S, policy underline our unwavering commitment to HS&E. These policies set the foundation for all safety practices on site, ensuring that every activity is carried out with the utmost regard for health, safety, and environmental protection. It's important for every worker to be familiar with these policies and integrate them into daily routines. Several major risks are present on site, including falls from height, falling materials, damage to underground services, unprotected excavations, unsafe ladder use, improper materials handling, live electrical systems, and excessive heat exposure. Recognizing these hazards is the first step toward preventing accidents. Always stay alert, follow safety protocols, and report any unsafe conditions immediately. Personal protective equipment, PPE, is mandatory at all times on this project, except inside offices and outside identified construction areas. Approved PPE includes safety helmets, glasses, and footwear, with additional PPE as required by specific tasks. Always check that your PPE is in good condition and approved for use. Wearing the right PPE is your first line of defense against workplace hazards. The Permit to Work (PTW) system is essential for managing hazardous activities such as excavation, hot work, electrical isolations, work at height, and lifting operations. Always ensure a valid permit is displayed at the work location before starting any such activity. This system helps control risks and ensures that all necessary precautions are in place. Risk assessment is a critical step before starting any work. The risk assessment form must be discussed with the work crew to ensure everyone understands the hazards and controls in place. This collaborative approach helps identify potential risks and ensures that everyone is prepared to work safely. Always participate actively in these discussions and raise any concerns you may have. Excavation work presents several hazards, including collapse of the sides, contact with underground services, falls into the excavation, and slips or trips due to improper access. To protect against these hazards, all openings and excavations must be barricaded, with warning signs and lights displayed. Use underground service detectors, keep materials away from the edge, and ensure safe entry and exit with ladders for excavations deeper than 1.2 meters. Excavations require a valid permit to work and solid barricades. Soil removed must be kept at least 1 meter from the edge. A responsible person must inspect the excavation daily and at the start of each shift, stopping work if any hazard exists. These steps are vital for preventing accidents and ensuring the safety of everyone working near or in excavations. H&E stands for Health, Safety, and Environment, which are the pillars of our project's operational standards. These concepts guide every procedure, from risk assessment to emergency response, ensuring that every worker is protected and the environment is preserved. Working at height is one of the most hazardous activities on site. Fall protection is mandatory whenever working above 2 meters where a safe working platform cannot be provided. Always use a fall arrest harness and ensure it is properly fitted and inspected. Remember, 100% fall protection is required at all times when working at height.
A fall arrest harness is required whenever a person works at an elevation over 2 meters and a properly constructed working platform is not available. The harness must be fitted with a dual lanyard, and all connections should be secure. This equipment is your lifeline, never compromise on its use or condition. Fall protection equipment includes harnesses, lanyards, and anchorage points. A lanyard is a flexible line with connectors at each end, used to attach the harness to a deceleration device or anchorage. Always use equipment that is in good condition and approved for use. Regular inspections are essential to ensure your safety while working at height. Safe use of ladders. Ladders must be inspected, color-coded, and in good condition before use. Never use a damaged ladder. Ensure the ground is firm and level, and secure the ladder from both top and bottom. Use ladders only for short duration, light work, and always maintain a proper angle, 75 degrees, following the 1 in 4 rule. Never work off the top 3 rungs, and do not carry materials while climbing.
Mobile elevating work platforms, MEWP, must be inspected by the maintenance team and operator before use. Only licensed, trained, and certified operators are allowed. Ensure the MEWP is set on stable ground with outriggers fully extended. Guardrails must be intact, and emergency controls operational. Always maintain a safe distance from overhead lines and follow DEVA requirements. Safe use of vehicle. Before using any vehicle or equipment, ensure it has been inspected and approved by the maintenance team. Only authorized and certified personnel should operate vehicles. Barriers and signboards must be in place during lifting activities, and operations should be supervised by a competent person. Avoid loading or unloading in high winds, and prevent unauthorized access to the work area. Safe lifting operations must follow the DM Code of Construction Safety. Hazards include crane overturning, mechanical failure, and loads hitting personnel. Always provide proper barricades, obtain a lifting permit, and ensure the crane or high-up operates on a stable surface with outriggers fully extended. Only use approved lifting and rigging plans, and ensure all equipment is inspected and certified. Never move a crane or high-up with an extended boom or outriggers and a load. Always adhere to the Safe Working Load, SWL, and use only approved lifting and rigging plans. Operators and all lifting tools must be certified by a third party. Weather conditions, especially wind speed, must be considered before lifting. Never leave a suspended load unattended. Ensure a third-party trained and competent rigger or signalman is present. Loads must be properly secured, and rated capacities must never be exceeded. Tag lines should be used to guide the load, and weather conditions must be checked before hoisting. Prevent unauthorized use of cranes and never place your body between a load and a fixed object. Ensure a third-party trained and competent rigger or signalman is present. Loads must be properly secured, and rated capacities must never be exceeded. Tag lines should be used to guide the load, and weather conditions must be checked before hoisting. Prevent unauthorized use of cranes and never place your body between a load and a fixed object. Various lifting accessories are used on site, including chain blocks, web slings, chain slings, D-shackles, wire rope slings, and lever hoists. Each tool has a specific purpose and must be inspected and certified before use. Always select the right equipment for the job and ensure it is in good working condition. One of the most important safety rules during lifting operations is to never stand between a suspended load and a fixed object. This simple precaution can prevent serious injuries or fatalities. Always stay clear of the load's path and communicate effectively with the lifting team. A safe lifting operation requires the presence of an operator, rigger or slinger, and a bunksman. Tag lines must be used on all lifts to guide the load safely. Each team member has a specific role to play, and clear communication is essential for a successful and safe lift. Do not overcrowd a hook, use a shackle if needed. Never batten down slings, as this can damage the equipment and compromise safety. Always use lifting accessories as intended and inspect them before every use. Electricity is a serious hazard. Always follow DEVA isolation procedures and safe systems of work. Only authorized DEVA personnel may provide isolation in construction areas. Use proper tag systems and ensure positive isolations are made. These procedures protect everyone from unexpected energization and potential injury. All electrical tools and tackles must be inspected by a competent person. Switch off equipment after use and avoid overloading sockets. Use a residual circuit breaker for portable tools and install systems as per DEVA standards. Store tools safely and use the right tool for the job. Adequate PPE is a must when operating any tool. Fire prevention is everyone's responsibility. Only light matches or lighters in designated smoking areas. Keep the workplace tidy, dispose of rubbish regularly, and store flammable materials away from heat sources. Clean up oil or gasoline spills immediately and use spark shields for hot work. Ensure fire extinguishers are available and never use water on oil or electrical fires. Manual handling is a leading cause of back injuries. Avoid unnecessary lifting and use mechanical aids whenever possible. Slow down and use correct posture to prevent strain. Remember, 1 in 5 work-related ill health cases involves back pain, so always prioritize safe handling techniques. Use mechanical means for handling materials whenever possible. When manual handling is required, always use the correct posture, keep your back straight, bend your knees, and hold the load close to your body. This reduces the risk of injury and ensures safe lifting practices for everyone on site. Certain individuals on site may be more vulnerable to hazards due to age, health conditions, or other factors. It's important to identify and provide additional protection for these persons. Always be aware of your colleagues and offer assistance when needed to ensure everyone's safety. Control of substances hazardous to health, COSH, is vital. A formal assessment of all materials is available on site, and only approved chemicals may be used. Material Safety Data Sheets, MSDS, provide information on hazards, storage, disposal, and emergency procedures. Never mix chemicals and always follow the safety officer's instructions for disposal. COSH assessments must be conducted by the safety officer. These assessments identify exposure levels, physical and chemical hazards, and provide guidance on safe handling and disposal. Always refer to the COSH assessment before working with any hazardous substance. Working in high temperatures, especially during summer, can cause heat illness or even death. Signs of heat stress include cramps, exhaustion, and heat stroke. Take regular breaks, drink water every 30 minutes, and move to a cool area if you feel unwell. Always look out for your coworkers and act quickly if you notice symptoms. Good housekeeping means keeping everything in its place. Collect loose materials, remove protruding nails, and stack materials properly. Use separate containers for different waste types to prevent contamination. Proper housekeeping reduces slip, trip, and fall hazards and keeps the site safe and organized. In case of emergency, provide assistance if it's safe to do so. Immediately inform the first aider or fire warden and notify your superior about the type and location of the emergency. Stand by to assist emergency crews with directions and crowd control. Quick and clear communication can save lives in critical situations. Congratulations! You have completed the safety induction. Remember, if you have any doubts or questions, always ask your supervisor or seek help from HSE personnel on site, who can be identified by their green helmets. Safety is a continuous process, and your vigilance helps keep everyone safe. Thank you for your attention and commitment. Safety is not a one-time effort, it's a continuous process. Always look for ways to improve safety on site, report hazards, and participate in safety meetings. Your proactive approach helps create a culture of safety and ensures everyone returns home safely every day.